Hi, Ruth. This is Michael from OTC, OnlineToeflCourse.com, and you did my free TOEFL writing evaluation. And I have the essay, and I looked through the rubrics after I read it, and I'm thinking you have some inconsistent facility with sentence formation and word choice that may result in lack of clarity and occasionally obscure meaning. I think you have limited range of your syntactic structures and vocabulary. So I'm going to put you in the 3 range here, about 3.5 out of 5 or 22 points out of 30. I think that's kind of where I'm going to put you right now. So the question you're answering is, do you agree or disagree with the following statement? There is nothing that young people can teach older people. Use specific reasons and examples to support your opinion. So I'm going to look at one of your paragraphs. Okay, so the first one is you have a thesis, right? You have 2 key points. The first key point is young people can teach new technology to older people and also give them life lessons. So you illustrate that topic of technology in this paragraph. And then in the next paragraph, old people have wisdom. We should always come to them for their advice because they know. But you don't really have a clearly marked topic sentence. You want to add to what you said. Say second of all, young people can also teach old people life lessons. So you want to have a topic sentence here that connects back to what you're saying here. So if you change that, you'll have So in addition to being tech savvy, young people can teach older people important lessons about life, right? So that's the topic sentence. Notice how I said in addition to being tech savvy, I said that because I wanted to create a transition that ties back to the previous point of the previous paragraph. That's why I put that. And then I have the topic is young people can teach older people important lessons about life. And then you begin this next one. One may think, and I don't know why you put a colon there, but you don't want to do that because you're saying one may think that, right? So you can't really separate the beginning or that independent clause from the dependent clause with a colon. That's a pretty serious grammatical problem. So one may think that old people have wisdom. Maybe here you can put, instead of and, say so. So we should always come to them for their advice because they know about life. They know more about life. Nevertheless, young people also, in fact, have something to offer as well. Okay, be careful about overusing the semicolon. You can use it, and it's correct the way you're using it, but I think a new sentence works better here. For instance, my mom. How about this? What if you put the comma here and change this to a positive? A lifetime smoker is 56 years old now, right? So I changed this because the way that you wrote it, you created what's called a comma splice. I always wanted her to quit this bad habit, but she always how about has, this is showing your limitations. She always has refused to take my advice since I am still a high schooler. However, one day I came to her with a story about one of my high school friends who died due to cancer caused by smoking, and I explained to her how I felt about the loss. right? The loss of my friend and how, and then you want to put how I would feel. So you're having some trouble with your word order with your noun clauses. So I explained to her how I felt about the loss of my friend and how I would feel if I had to lose her as well. I'm going to change this to just lost. If I lost her as well. In the end, she understood what smoking could do to families, especially to our family. Later that week, she made her choice and stopped smoking. And put maybe a comma here. And now she is healthier than ever. Had I not given her that advice, she would have been dead by now. Wow! That's good grammar. If I had not given her that advice, or had I not given her that advice, she would have been dead by now. And that is why young people can teach older people, maybe change this to life lessons. So I do like some of the grammar you're using, but you don't have complete control over your sentence style as I was showing you here. Sometimes it might be problems with verb tenses. It might be problems with sentence structure. It could be problems with word choice. So all of those problems are adding up, and it makes it hard to give you higher than 3.5 because of those sentence structure and grammar errors. All right, so I think, and if I edit each paragraph, I just focused on one for time purposes, but if I edit each of the other paragraphs, I will have as many or more errors as what I found in the one paragraph. Okay, so your score here is 3.5 out of 5, 22 points out of 30. Now, if you're serious and you want to finish the TOEFL once and for all, and you're tired of taking the TOEFL over and over and over, come by my office hours. I have Zoom office hours on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10:30 to 11:50 Pacific Standard Time. So you can certainly talk to me during my office hours. And also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the evenings at 6 to 6:50 you can come by. So if you come by my office, I can recommend an inexpensive course plan to get you on track to finish the TOEFL once and for all. Now, I do need some information though. So if you come to a meeting and you don't have to make an appointment, you can just show up whenever you want during those specific times. I need to know, what is your current TOEFL score? That means your overall score out of 120 points, and then what is your reading, listening, speaking, and writing subtotal scores? I need to know that too. Now, once you tell me that, the next question is, what is your target score out of 120? What do you need to get? And then what are your target subtotal reading, listening, speaking, and writing subtotal scores? So with that information, I can recommend an inexpensive course plan to you. I can answer any questions that you might have about TOEFL preparation. I've been teaching TOEFL preparation since 1991. So I'm pretty sure I can answer whatever questions you have. All right? Thank you.